All right, well, I'm taking a little break from working on the house. The skilled trades are in there working now. I'm an unskilled trade, and so the plumbers, electricians, and the carpenters are in there doing some work. So I thought I'd work on some projects that have been hanging around out in the shop for a while, and one of them is this little table that we picked up off the side of the road, which we often do. We picked it up off the side of the road. I don't know, a month or so ago, maybe 2 months now, and the cross piece was broken. That was really the only thing that was wrong with it, so I glued it up, and then, stupidly, left it outside where it got wet. And so the veneer on the top bubbled. So, how do you fix this? Typically, you might just strip the veneer off and start over, but I learned a little trick from Tom Johnson, who has a YouTube repair and furniture repair YouTube channel about furniture repair. He's been in the business for many, many years. And the trick was you use a heat gun to heat up the veneer. So I did this side yesterday off camera. You can see, guess I had a little glue squeeze out. This side was all bubbled like this. So I heated this up and glued it back down. And it's pretty good. It's rough. It needs a sand. But the idea is by heating this up, it loosens up all this veneer and it's able to lay down. So I'm going to try to work this area. I don't know if I can get the whole thing done, but I'm going to try to work this area right here and see how it comes out. So hang in there and we'll see the process. All right, so the first caution on this is that you need to make sure that you have everything you're going to need ready. I'm not saying that you have limited open time, but you have limited open time, if you know what I mean. Once the wood begins to cool, it'll start to stiffen back up again. And you see this one, I've got to go way back here. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get glue that far back. I may just squirt some in there with the bottle and then try to lay all this back down. So I have my glue, I have a strip to put down for clamping pressure. The clamps are over here on the floor, and I have my trusty heat gun. So I think we'll begin and see. I did this yesterday. I had the temperature on high, and that seemed to work pretty good. So we're going to do that again and see where that takes us. All right, here we go. The thing to keep in mind is you don't want to really keep it in one place too long because the veneer will burn. There is a good amount of heat. See how loose that's becoming? There is a good amount of heat that comes out of this gun, and it'll bubble the paint and it will burn the wood if you're not careful. Yeah, that's loosening up nice. All right, let's see how that works. See if I can get the glue in there fast enough to make things happen. I'm not sure well, I guess you can use too much glue because it'll all just come. Oh, I got back pretty far in there. It'll all just come running out like it did down here, but this is tight bond I'm using, and it cleans up fairly well. It cleans up fairly well. All right, put that there. Now I'm just using this board, and I have this painter's tape on it so the glue won't stick. And we're going to clamp this down. You don't need a lot of pressure, but you need even pressure. I like to see the glue squeeze out. I probably could have done this end down here. Sorry for jiggling the camera. My clamps are on the floor. I'll be able to get to that glue, to clean that glue off. All right, so we're going to leave this in the clamps for a few hours, and we'll see where it goes. So if it works as well as the other side, I should try to get something back there. I got to try to get something back there as well. All right, so we're going to try to get something back here if I can, and I'm not sure how far back I got the glue, but we'll see. If not, I can cut that and put some glue in there, and then I think that's what I'll do. Is I'll wait, I'll cut that and squirt some glue in there, and then put that veneer back down. All right, now we wait. All right, it's been a couple of hours. Let's see. The glue should have had time to dry. Oh, looks pretty good, except for back here where I knew because I couldn't get. I get this one piece left here, a little bit there. All right, so we're going to glue that down, and then I think we're going to have to split this and glue that down. We have to make a little incision right here with a knife and get some glue in there, and then force that down, and then that's looking pretty good. Yeah. That's looking pretty good there. All right, so we're going to take care of that, and we should be good to go. You know, it's going to get painted anyway, so it's not, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I think that looks pretty good. All right, it's been a couple of days, and I'm just here to take these last clamps off, these last glue ups. I did find one more spot that might need some glue, but we'll see after we remove these clamps. We'll see how that goes. This is another little trick I learned from Tom Johnson from Thomas Johnson Antiques, is to put some tape. He uses the clear packing tape. I only had this blue stuff. So the glue, if there's any squeeze out, it doesn't adhere to the wood. It sticks to the tape and then it pops right off. So, all right, that laid down nice. There's a little bubble right there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that down or not. We're going to give that a try later. But for this video, this is the part I'm more concerned about, is to see how we did with these bad Larrys here. Because if you remember, this was the big one. There was a big one in here. Oh. The tape stuck anyways. All right. Wow. That laid right down. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that laid right down. It's a little bumpy. We'll sand it and do some wood filler there. It's going to get painted. It's going to get painted white again, so the color's not going to change on it. So, yeah, I think that was a success. I think that there's a little bubble right here. That's what's left, is this bubble. And I'm not even sure that's a bubble. It might be. There might be something under there. All right, so I would call this table repair a success. Now, we're just going to put some finish on. I'm not going to show you that part of it. I just wanted to get through laying this down, and maybe in another episode you'll see the completed product. All right, thanks for watching.